Calgary Police Service has charged a man in relation to several sexual assaults involving children. In January of 2014, Calgary Police Service received a complaint regarding an inappropriate relationship between a person of authority with the Young Canadians Performance Group and a teenage performer. As a result of the initial complaint, CPS expanded its investigation and several victims have come forward. The victims were between the ages of 15 and 18 years old at the time of the incidents. Philip Heerema, aged 52, of Calgary, is charged with 3 counts of possessed child pornography, 2 counts of sexual assault, 6 counts of luring children via computer, and 2 counts of inciting contact with a youth by a person in authority. He appeared in court this morning, and he was with the Young Canadians for a period of 36 years and held numerous positions with the Young Canadians prior to his resignation when this investigation began. Anyone with information regarding these incidents is asked to contact the Calgary Police non-emergency number at 403-266-1234 or Crime Stoppers anonymously.
Can you say whether the victims were male or female?
All the victims were male.
How far back do these allegations stem? You said you worked there for 36 years.
In relation to the charges that were laid, the 1997 to 2014.
Do you expect that we could be seeing more people come forward from years ago?
That's always a possibility, but at this point in time, what the charges we've laid are what we had information on.
How many victims have come forward?
7 victims in total.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Any indication that these victims were groomed in any kind of way, that anything they were given gifts or anything of the sort?
I can't speak to the gifts, but I think the relationship was such that he was able to have that access to them.
Can you talk a little bit more about the relationship in terms of, was it a position of power, and that's how he got into it?
He was in a position of authority, so whether he be a coach or someone within management within the organization, he was put in a position of trust with the performers.
Now, the alleged offenses, I mean, did they happen while they were practicing or doing whatever for the Young Canadians, or was it outside of their involvement?
The offenses took place in Calgary, some off-site and some on-site.
Was it?
Were they all Young Canadians?
They were all with the Young Canadians organization, yes.
What was the group's reaction when you came forward with this?
One of concern, obviously, for the performers and their well-being, and that was obviously their first thought.
So was it a matter of one victim came forward and made allegations and then more did, or how did the investigation start?
The investigation began with one victim coming forward initially, and as our investigators conducted their interviews, more people were identified and being spoken to, and then as a result, 7 victims to date.
How old was that first victim that came forward?
He's an adult now, so he came forward as an adult. So he is the victim from 1997.
And are the victims, is it multiple assaults against each victim, or is it individual?
That would be difficult to speak to. There's 7 victims at this point, and it was on more than one occasion that offenses took place.
Were they victimized over a period of months, years?
Over a period of time. Years, I'm not able to speak to on that.
So months?
Yes.
Was the 1997 one the first one that you're aware of?
That we're aware of, yes.
Do you anticipate more people coming forward? Do you expect that more people will come, or do you think there's more victims, I guess?
That's a difficult question to answer. Right now, we have 7 victims.
And the child porn charges, was that from work? His work computer?
I can't speak to where the images were found.
And what about the luring via computer, like the city, that took place at?
That I can't speak to either.
Do you know what happened in court this morning?
I don't. We were trying to establish that prior to, but I don't have that information.
Is the Calgary Police contacting other people who have had Young Canadians performers, like to try and, like, are you sending out a notice to the public or people who were involved with this group?
The Young Canadians were made aware, and I believe they've done their own information sharing in relation to this event in hopes that if there were any other people, they would come forward. And like I said, this investigation began a year ago, so many people within the organization have been spoken to.
Is the suspect still in custody? Was he taken into custody?
Yes, yeah, he was arrested yesterday, and the matter was held over until morning court this morning.
But is he still in custody now, or is he released?
That I don't know. He had morning court, and I'm not sure of the outcome.
What was the last position he had before he resigned? Was it director?
I'm not sure of his last position. He took on many roles within the organization and held many at the time of his resignation.
And so, sorry, I might have missed this question, but was there more than one incident with all 7 victims?
Yes.
So the Young Canadians have both dancers and singers, so would he have been involved with both of those groups?
That's my
At one point?
yes, that's my understanding.